Yeah, this is Dr. Gregory Jenkins. We're at KHTS in downtown Newhall. We're here tonight, this afternoon, I guess, actually, with Dr. Judith Curts and Senior family camp comic Greg Hahn.
Thanks, Dr. Jenkins. And our new friend Lisa came in here. Not a new friend, I've known her for years. All right, we're having fun. Dr. Curts and I are over here debating Trump versus Clinton sexual predators. Who's the worst? I say by far Clinton, because he undoes his zipper and takes it out, and Trump just kisses girls when they don't ask for it. Thank you.
You know what? I don't care.
Yeah, both
and
the
I've
same?
said that. I don't care about infidelities. That's what you deal with in a marriage. That's between a husband and wife. I really don't care.
Right.
I care how you vote on issues that are important to me, personal. The personal is political. And so
Your issues
that's
oriented.
what I care about,
Me
my
too.
issues. Yeah, and you care about your issues. So I
Ours are
don't
the same.
care if somebody was, cheated on somebody.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't cheated on the country. I mean, we've got scandals. I did some research. I've got about 10 pages here typewritten of sexual scandals of all of the politicians. But you know what? It's power. That's what it's about. They do it because, why? They can. And there are, I will admit, I am a admitted feminist, but there are some women who like being with that power. They're flattered. And then they'll mention it later if something happens. And, if you're hurt by it, when you can start the healing is to talk about it immediately. So I do think that, and I hate to say that about my sisters out there, but, and I think young women, be very careful. Being next to that power can be very dangerous. And you know what?
That's
Get
right, girls.
your own
She's warning
power.
you about me and the power.
Get your own power. And do you know what? Only of the Fortune 1000 companies, how many women are CEOs?
6. I don't know.
You're close, 25. There are only, 17 U.S. senators out of 100? I mean, that's why women don't have power. So we have to get our own power and not trying to get it from politicians.
Is it true or false that more women are in college these days than men? I heard that was true.
Oh.
I know in medical school it's 50-50 in school now.
Oh, I thought it was like 51. Is it
It's 50-50 now,
Yeah,
yeah.
so
And you know who Trump's campaign manager is? Woman! No.
but yes, that's true. That's true.
But you see what I was getting at is they always they're trying to compare like a Trump with Clinton, right? And I'm saying the go-to move from a woman that is completely inappropriate. Yeah, both infidelity. But the go-to move for one guy is nothing compared to the other guy. The one guy will be a little handsy, give you a kiss that's inappropriate. The other dude unzips his pants. That's his go-to.
But the bottom
There's
line.
a difference in those two.
But
Plus-
the bottom line here,
What?
he used to be the president. He's not running for president anymore.
Right.
He went down in shame. But
Right.
as a president,
Yes.
we are talking about Hillary,
Right.
who never unzipped her pants.
But did she not attack the women all the way from back in the Little Rock days, Arkansas days?
She believed her husband, as most women do.
But
They
did she
stick
send?
by him.
Did she send troopers to the women's houses? There's those girls all.
We don't wanna do the
We're getting
rumors.
off track. We're getting off track.
We don't want to do the rumor stuff.
All right.
But
Lisa,
truly-
get in on this. I'm in the
But
weeds
truly,
here.
Lisa's here with us. She's a friend of ours, and she just kind of barged in here. I don't know how she got in, but, she went through all the guards, because we have lots of guards here at the radio show. So, Lisa, what do you think about this, sex and politics?
Just close to the mic, Lisa. This guy goes nuts. Our sound guy, if you don't talk close to the mic.
He's our producer.
Doesn't wanna
He's our
talk.
producer.
So Lisa is not going to weigh into this. She is not. She is scared. Do you want to know something? I heard about, and this is just really funny, among ancient Mediterranean tribes,
Yes.
it was common act for a new king to eat his predecessor's penis to absorb the sacred authority. Is that just weird?
What do you think about that, Greg?
That sounds
wanna
like
do something like that?
an insect would do. Sounds like an animal thing, right?
Well,
Have we ever
it-
done that at 661, that bar we love so much? Has that happened yet in the corner? Those nights when it stays open until 2 and we've had like 15 too many accidentally?
Well, it's good because that practice was banned, however, by the ancient Hebrews.
Oh, okay.
That must have been copied by an animal. Was that copied by? Were they copying animals?
Kind of like the
That's what I'm
praying
trying to say.
mantis that,
Yeah, were they copying animals like kung fu? They copy the praying mantis's stance and whatnot.
Yeah, the
I
point
don't know.
is that being male, and being male is you have a penis, but being male equals power. So that's why we're having the scandals. That's why we're talking about sex. I want to talk about sex and relationships and good sex in the bedroom with somebody you're choosing to be with.
Take it away, Lisa. What do you think of that? Sex in the bedroom with a lot of sex. Man, she's quiet.
She is just not going to.
All right.
She's not going to play, is she?
Nope.
Oh,
But anyway, yeah,
Lisa.
sex is. I don't talk much about it in public.
You don't?
No, because my mom is a very nice lady. I was brought up Catholic, and when I take a girl out, I will try to hold her hand, and I maybe give her a kiss on the cheek when I say goodnight.
So like Trump. That, just like Trump.
And you open the doors.
Yeah,
and,
I open the door. I
And
like
you
that
pay
stuff.
for her dinner.
Yeah, without being a money bully.
I don't believe in money
Okay, good.
bullies.
Okay,
no.
good, good.
Money
Yeah,
bullies
yeah.
don't exist in my life. You just buy my dinner all you want. And then, hey, I may fix you breakfast. Who knows?
But why is it politically when a girl disagrees with me intensely and I find her stupid, I'm not attracted to her sexually? What is that?
Oh, because you're not attracted to somebody stupid.
Is that it?
Yeah. You like to have.
Is it a lack of respect? Like I disrespect them? Oh my God, too dumb. Is it a respect
Well, you're
thing?
judging her as dumb. I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah,
if
I
she
judge.
is, but if we all judge.
I judge for sure.
You should go to the Young Republican Club. I'm sure there's some people there that.
How do you know I'm a Republican? Has anybody ever, what?
Young Conservative Club.
Yeah, well, how do you know?
We're
Have
all
I given it-
purple in
The
here.
Young
We're all
Wine Club.
purple.
The Young Wine Club.
I try to be apolitical for the comedy people out there. I just want them to enjoy the show. I think if I came out, how do you like, let me go to this topic. What about celebrities pushing their political views? Is that a drag?
Yes,
They're not
it is.
experts. We don't
They're
hear
not.
why don't we hear from every internist about who he's voting for?
I think
Why do I got to
that'd be
hear
better.
idiot Sean Penn telling me I should like
You're
Hugo
right.
Chavez, who's responsible for everyone in Venezuela starving to death?
Well, I think you're right. I don't know why
I agree.
I don't know why movie stars get into politics.
No, but it shows that we can be, sometimes some of us can be like sheep. We'll just follow whatever. I don't want anybody to tell me who I can vote for.
Especially your stupid comic friend. That's me.
Which one?
Me? Well,
Oh,
I'm one of them.
I thought you were talking about me.
Well,
Yeah,
you're here
Dr.
every
Jenkins
week.
is
Yeah,
a
yeah.
comic as well.
Okay, I'm here every
You're
week.
my friend every week.
Okay.
No, nobody's going to tell me. I'm going to read and understand the issues and
Yes.
vote the way I want. I don't care. And, if you're in a relationship and you get a vote, and nobody is going to know who you vote for. So vote with your heart, vote with your conscience. Don't vote because somebody's telling you who to vote for. Because
What do you
that's
think of this? Get out the vote. What do you think of that? I say, if you're dumb, stay home. Give us a break. Nincompoop, stay in the house, please. You don't know anything.
well, that could be true. That could be because they
Yeah.
could vote stupid.
Right.
And that's not good.
No.
Vote smart.
Yeah.
Get out the vote.
If
Educate
you know nothing,
yourself.
stay on the couch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
how
don't
do
want to get out the vote.
So how do you
Take
define
a seat,
stupid?
nitwits.
Oh, here we are. Isn't it?
Can I ask you another thing, Doctor?
You can ask me anything.
Have you ever heard a political view from a celebrity and decided not to see their movie?
No. No, I don't see that many
You?
movies.
Probably. Well, I don't see many. I'm like the doctor here. I have not seen many movies. But yeah, put me down in the yes camp. I'm not going.
Then you're going to hurt them financially because they're not going to get your $9.
Well, I'm not going to hurt me financially. I'm going to use that and spend it on yogurt.
He's a money bully.
He's a money bully. See, we knew it all the time.
He's a big money
And it
bully at
just
the yogurt
came
store.
out.
At the yogurt store. They're still talking about you last time you were there.
I can get a car wash for $9.
So, see,
Sex and politics.
I have all these cool things about sex and politics, but then we have this wild man next to us, which is actually a lot of fun.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No,
Let's
wild
go.
men are fun. Wild men are fun. During the Middle Ages, let's talk about sex and power. During the Middle Ages,
Mm-hmm.
men wore these cod pieces, bright colors over their clothes, and they would walk around and it was molded in the shape of an erection. But guess who had the biggest and brightest codpiece?
My friend Dennis Regan. He lives down the road.
Oh, okay. We don't know. Should Dennis be a guest next?
Yeah,
Bring
yeah,
him next
yeah.
time. Okay.
He lives down from the summit. Go ahead.
No, King Henry VIII.
Oh,
He had the largest codpiece in England. I
Wow.
just want you to know. He was a
Wow.
little short guy. I don't know.
huh.
But I don't know if that was just making him feel better or what. But he certainly was a powerful man. He beheaded a
If
lot
you had
of
a
women.
cod that big, I think you'd be powerful too. right?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my God, look at that big cod.
And it's all about show. It's all about show. So that's what we have. We have politicians all about the show. And when you start hearing about on, TV, the radio, you start hearing about sexual exploits. Think about how they look at human beings and how they look at the other gender. Not about what they've done. If they've been a bad boy, that's kind of, in their marriage or in their relationship.
None of our business? You're saying none of our business?
It's none of our business.
Okay.
It's none of my
I
business.
just want to get your take.
I was wondering if all the politicians, if they would just be a politician while they're nude, they would be good people.
They
wouldn't
would?
be, they wouldn't be doing all these bad things. If they'd have to be nude all the time.
You're talking about Anthony Weiner now.
Anthony Weiner. Weiner, yeah.
It's Weiner.
Weiner.
Well, he says Weiner, but
How
it's
about that guy?
Weiner.
Remember that senator or congressman from Utah was
Mr. Widestance from Minnesota? No, Utah. Which guy's that?
Oh, Minnesota,
Talking
yeah.
about the guy, what was his
the guy
name? Craig
he
or
goes to the airport.
Yeah,
He
that
gets
guy.
arrested at the airport for tapping his toes.
Right, too much tapping.
And now if I ever go to a public bathroom, I go, oh man, I gotta keep my feet
His
straight.
name was
Right.
Larry.
Don't move my foot.
What
Don't
you
move my
looking for?
foot.
You want a narrow stance.
Narrow stance.
His name was Larry Craig.
Oh, Craig, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. U.S. Senator for 18 years,
Wow.
but he will tap in the bathroom.
Now, don't you think Hillary's incredibly attracted to power by tolerating such nonsense her entire career? Why would she hang in there? Do you think if he could not offer her this position that she's now in, that she would have hung in there this
No.
long?
No.
She would have been gone, right?
She
so
was
she
more,
likes power.
She was more powerful than he was when they got married because she was told by friends of hers, don't marry this guy, he's just a small town lawyer. And she was, in fact, investigating in the Watergate at that time. And she
Well,
left.
she was Watergate.
She left.
How could she investigate herself?
She's attracted to power. No,
She
for
is
herself.
power.
She is power.
And is that a bad thing?
No, well, yeah, in that case, yes. But
When power
some
is
women,
abused, it is a bad thing.
right? I can't relate to being all into power. I just want to make like 10 million and have a young wife and just look over the lake with my hot wife and talk about the results for my latest liver test.
Yes, and that has nothing to do with power. Absolutely.
Right? What is that? Can you relate to this
And-
power
and
thing?
I love
don't
it.
get
You said your young wife. How old are you?
I'm
You don't have
over-
to say.
Over 45.
You're over 40.
Yeah, I'm old. I'm so old. I don't say how old I am now. It's my new thing.
Oh, I
No,
get that.
You're plenty nine.
It's my new thing.
Plenty nine.
Yeah.
Plenty nine. Okay.
Well, here's what I'm gonna do, doctor. Just so you
Okay,
don't
but-
think I'm a weirdo. If I do marry,
Oh, I already know you're a weirdo.
Okay,
That's
well, I couldn't fool you.
established. We
But
love
if I marry
you.
a young girl, what I'll do is I'll give her, and we have a kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
She wants to have a kid, I'll have a kid, but I'll give the kid a speech. I'll say, look, I'm 110. I waited forever to find your mom. I'm going to croak. There'll be a younger guy coming up because she's hot. She'll get another guy, and don't worry about it. It's going to work out.
That's the way it always works out.
I'll just give the kid a speech. Look, you and mom get all the money. There'll be a new dude who's going to be, he'll be able to throw the football.
Well,
Where's my rascal chair?
as an older, sexy woman,
Yes. True.
I wonder, what about these men who are looking for the younger women? I mean, what is that about? They looking for a breeder?
I don't know. We're
they
developmentally
looking
arrested.
for-
Do you know the answer to that? Is that
No,
a question you already know the answer to? Because I think I know
We
the
have a
answer.
really
to
good
it.
example of that.
Yeah.
Go
Trump.
ahead.
Trump has had 3 wives, 3 different sets of kids.
Yeah, and they get younger, and they get
You know what happens is, in my case, when you've never been married, no kids, you stay developmentally arrested. So you don't see how old you are in the mirror, actually. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
remember
gotcha.
being so appalled when a young girl that I was going out with had dated a 44-year-old. I was horrified, like, well, disgusting. Now I'm older than that dude and going out with girls that age, young.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we don't see it. We're developmentally, there's something wrong.
Yeah.
We're delusional, doctor.
You
I
are
need help.
delusional. Delusional, yeah. I don't know, I'm pretty busy in my office, but I'll try to find some room for you. In fact,
But that's
it's an
what's going on, is
emergency.
they
I'll
don't
see you
recognize-
after the show.
Thank you. These older guys, we don't recognize how old we look and whatnot. We still think we're in it.
I know. I remember standing in front of the mirror and I go, "What is my dad doing in my bathroom? What's my dad doing over there?"
And you're like, I better go buy a Robert Graham shirt.
Years ago, though.
You know those shirts?
Yeah,
$200 shirts where you pull the cuff back
Yep.
and it's fancy design.
like this one. See?
Oh, do you have a Robert
up,
Grant?
yeah.
I don't know.
But anyway, so that's what's going on.
But women used to say, oh, men just get so much better looking as they get older, the little gray in the temples. And now women look pretty darn good as they get older
They
because
do.
they have, well, they can do things. More things are available to women, and they can look better. Doesn't matter, but they can stay vital and they can stay healthy because they don't have to stay home and,
I fool the girls. I put a little color in my hair. I put a little bird's eye maple, a little witness protection 22, little bozo 6, a
So,
little chocolate thunder. It's a homebrew. I mix it myself. Leaves in all the gray and turns the rest fake.
so how old was your last date?
My last date, how old was she?
Yeah.
I have to think. I
It
don't
was
know,
so long
31
ago?
or 2
Real
or
one.
3.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't go on dates so much.
Why not?
31 or 2 or 3, something like that.
31 or 2 or 3.
That's a tough age
and
for
see,
women. Yeah, they wanna
and
date.
you expect them, you said if they say something dumb, but you expect them to be your equal. That
do?
doesn't work. Yeah, you want them
Oh,
to,
I see what you're
to be
saying.
able to talk
Yeah.
about things with you. Yeah, you think that's a problem?
Yeah, that can be a problem.
Bingo.
You're
Oh,
right.
we've got some insight here. Okay.
But there's some young women that can learn stuff.
You're going to
that-
write me a check after this show.
Yes. But there's some ladies that can learn stuff and can be it can be smarter than you can be. I've dated women that are older, closer to my age, who are more immature than the younger one I date after her.
That's
The
always
younger one
possible.
knew more, was smarter.
Always possible.
Can happen.
Now, Greg, let me ask you some professional question. When are you playing again? When's your next gig, and what's your website like?
I thought you were going to ask me if I was allergic to penicillin. I do corporate shows. I'm going to be so greghahn.com, say hello. And then put me in front of your company. What could go wrong? But anyway, by the way, if you'd like to buy a DVD or CD, I don't sell any of that stuff. So try to remember the jokes if you ever come and see me. What was the question? Oh, I'm going to be at the Comedy Magic Club in Hermosa Beach, headlining in November. I don't know when. Oh, you know when? The 9th, November 9th.
And he says Greg Hahn. It's
H-A-H-N.
H-A-H-N.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
want you to
Yeah.
know
Sorry
this
for being so
man.
obnoxious in the microphone.
We want you to know this obnoxious man because he is fun. He is so much fun. And, if you have a corporate gig coming up, hey,
Make them laugh.
think of him.
Make fun of your competition.
He will he will make fun of your competition. If it's a Toyota show, you'll talk about Fords. I don't know.
Right, I'll go after Honda.
You will. So you're listening to the Doc and Doc Show. We are AM 1220 KHTS, and we'll be back in a few minutes. Give us a call. I'm working.
It looks like just Greg and Greg will be here for opening night. We're going to be here doing the after political show, the after the election show. We're going to have our pollsters out there, polling people.
Would that be the young females out there polling?
Sex when people are in a heated argument on politics.
Are we on the air?
Yes.
Let's go. What'd you say, Lisa? A mile away? What about people when they don't agree in politics, their sex is better? That's how the doctor lived. She lived like that. She did
You
not agree
came
with her
in late.
husband.
I've already
did
talked-
not agree with her husband. They'd get in a huge fight and then
No.
rip each other to shreds, as I heard it. That's what I
Never.
heard.
And then
it's-
makeup time.
It becomes very respectful and intimate and very into, I want to see your brain. I want to see how you think that way and why you think that way. I don't have to agree with you, but I want to understand you. And when you get into somebody's brain and their soul, ooh, that's good sex.
How can anybody date a therapist?
Here's how I debate.
Well,
Okay, how I
I'm
debate.
screwed. Thanks, Doc.
Can I tell you how I try to keep it
She's
friendly when I
available.
debate? My technique. Let me know what you think of this technique.
All right.
If I was talking to you, you have the opposite side that I do, right? We're discussing politics.
Perhaps,
And
yes.
I'll say, well, say we did.
Okay.
And then we're talking politics. Here's my technique. I say, okay, doctor, you could be president, I could be vice president, and I believe we could solve a problem. Say, for example, poverty. We put our plan together. We put our plan. We execute the plan. We check on it the following Wednesday, and they're like, hey, poverty is way worse, and it costs way more than you two intended it to cost. We would both agree that stinks and needs to change, right?
I'd say you made some bad choices. I don't know. I'm going it alone.
Oh, you'd get rid of me? blame it on me?
I'd say you're out.
That's
Yeah, well,
interesting.
isn't that how it goes?
I'm just saying, that's how I agree. That's how I bring somebody who has an opposing view and myself. That's how I bring us together. As I say, we could solve problems because we'd agree that problem, our ideas stunk, and we'd want to fix it. But that's not what they do these days.
Yeah, absolutely. People don't talk these days. And do you think people
Does that make
have?
sense?
It
Do you
does, yeah.
think people have sex too soon?
Oh, you mean after an argument? You mean
Or,
when they start dating?
When they start dating, do people have sex too soon? What do you think?
Well, some people have sex before they start dating, and after they have sex with somebody.
Because they hook up,
Yeah, they hook up, and then they get to talking.
and then they talk later.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
See, I think that's headed for disaster.
Is it?
I really do. It's not the bones of a good relationship.
We should have an online
I
poll.
see.
Online poll.
Online poll of what?
You know, people call in and say, "Yeah, I think it's before sex is after sex." What do we disagree on?
I'm not going to talk about sex, but I'm going to talk about girls that like me. Can we put it that way?
Okay.
Those are the girls I like.
If
The
they-
women that don't, they're a drag. I like the girls that like me. They're ones.
They're
people
fabulous.
make fun of them and this and that. No, those are the girls I love. So
Okay.
before I date her, while I'm dating, whatever, I love those girls.
You love those girls. Okay. Now, and
The non-girls that I don't like.
so the ones you don't like, if they don't like you, then you know they're not for you.
Right.
You're just not going
That's
to
where
like
I draw
them.
the line, when they hate my guts.
Yeah, that's kind of pathetic because they hate your guts and
That
you
was all
still.
code. Did everybody get that code? What I said the whole time? I think so.
That's true. So, Lisa, you had a question about sex. What was it?
Go ahead. Yes. Lisa's got something to say. Here she comes. Stand by, everybody.
This is
Attractive
Lisa.
Valencia girl. Beautiful girl.
How long should you wait when dating someone to have sex for the first time? Like, is there a rule of thumb, doctor?
I think this is Greg Jenkins talking now. I think it's whatever you feel comfortable with.
And how do you bring up, like, do you use protection
Well,
or do
yeah.
you just go
Yeah, you
for
should.
it?
But Greg never does. Do you?
You have
he doesn't
2
date.
glasses of tequila, Lisa, and you don't bring it up. Go ahead, doctor. Take it from there.
I think that has happened sometimes to some people.
I think that happens to most people.
Yeah.
People don't
The tequila
talk
doesn't-
about sex prior to, and are we going to, or let's talk. Now, men usually have the 3-date rule. It's on the 3rd date, men think they're going to get lucky. They think this is it, going to get lucky. But, women don't always think that way. So I think you need to bring it up and talk because you've got to have that talk.
Is this on the first date? Okay,
Well,
okay,
when
1
you
minute.
find that you are attracted to each other, when you find that attraction, that's when you say, ooh, this is going in a place that, may go a little further. So, maybe we ought to talk about this.
I knew a woman, and she wanted to have date on the first sex, so she got all the weird stuff out of her head, and then you can just have a relationship. And I thought that was a a
And
get
you
it over
can.
with.
How many dates can we bring up politics? How many dinners do I have to buy this girl if I find out she's a communist?
Are there still
Okay,
communists?
you're on the first date
Yeah.
too.
Okay, it's sad because we have to wrap it up, and I am so sad. You're not supposed to talk about politics, religion, or sex.
We did it.
But I think we're supposed
You're
to
right.
talk about all that.
And the election will be over before we're back, so all the research we did we'll use for next year.
Yeah. So be smart, vote well. We love you, and we'll see you next week.